Bam, is this thing on? Shout out to each and every one of you for being here, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Welcome to the Crypto Lifer Saturday night 8 p.m. show where we get wild and crazy in the charts, baby. Oh yeah. I get a little different. I get a little freaky. I might just put on my glasses. You never know how crazy it could get over here. Just be careful, okay? Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself over there, okay? Let's make sure everybody's okay. Shout out to everybody on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Hey, Lois, I think I'm going to grow a beard. And that first one wasn't my Peter thing. It was just some funny voice that I thought I'd make. Are you okay? Let's go. Let's get it in. It's time to start it up. It's time to go. It's time to look into the charts and break it down every single day here on the live stream. What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Hey, Sam. What voice is that? You know, because I like the Peter voice a little more. But that voice is kind of interesting. It's my funny voice. Don't talk to me about that, Peter. Well, me and Brian think it's kind of strange. You know, everyone Quahog likes the regular Peter over here. Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on in. Thank you for watching this NBA series final by the Celtics and the 76ers. Embiid all the way back from back on the backboard to pass. And Embiid for the three. You know, since last week, Larry, Embiid has really been stepping up his move. You know, he just needs to come through more, get more rebounds here. He's got to push the 76ers up. James Harden has to hit more than 30% of his shots. Shout out to each and every one of you for jumping on in. God bless you all. Let's look at the charts, baby. Just gotta break it up. I got my lime water. I do have lemons now, though. Stay hydrated. Keep yourself going. Shout out to the Allen Iverson lovers out there. God bless you. What a blessing that man is and was on the court, but is still in real life. Bless that man. And MEXC, you know, 5 more days left, and we got 4 people now. This is what I love to see. Make sure that people are about to get it in. And this guy up 651, the king, but not trading enough volume. All right, that means he likes to make money, but we need to get that volume up. But able to split a prize pool of $2,500, deposit 200, less, you know, equal or more, and trade up to 40,000. And this is exclusively for the crypto lifers, baby. You gotta love it. Our little campaign, always something fun to bring it down. And I have even more insane news. SIMPSON. This coin SIMPSON it came out. It is up 490% since it popped out at about 1:30 in the morning, I think. Yeah, about 1:30 in the morning. This thing is out of control, up, and could actually be making here a descending triangle, an ascending triangle that may just go for more. So I'll be watching this coin. I believe I bought this coin already, if you remember correctly, on PancakeSwap. We'll bring that music down on PancakeSwap. Right? So I was in this coin already. We'll see what happens to Simpson. Homer Simpson. Right? It might not be this. Yeah, Homer. There you go. Homer Simpson USDT. You can start if you want to have it starred over here. We'll talk about Pepe. AIDOGE hasn't looked at it in a while. Up 21% today, though. Nice, beautiful spike. Look at that. As it bounced off a lower. We look at it here. We had pulled the Fibonacci on that and watched it. And it went all the way back down to the 786, a little bit lower, almost to the 886, really, which isn't here on this one, but it would be on ours. Bounce off that low. I mean, that's the 886 retracement. Normally, after a huge pump, you're going to retrace 86%, and then there's a nice breakout. Bounce with a higher low to the upside. It's interesting. We'll break that down on another chart, too, in a second. Or you're just looking at MEXC quickies, right? And another thing on MEX Global, they just did another thing. They just slashed their fees again, lowest fees in the market, to 0.01% on the taker. It's pretty insane. So there's now another reason to jump in to MEXC. It's just insane. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. So what I did is I pinned the MEXC and the trading group. So join the trading group, number 1. We have a blast in there. Guys are making money. I've seen people doing really well the last couple days. Really, really well. And it's blown my mind. Like, I was just perusing the 99, looking at what people were saying. And it's been an interesting day for sure. I like what I'm seeing here. So much comments, so much going on. Even on a Saturday here, I had to scroll just to get all this crazy information. All right? Only in crypto. People looking at all different ideas here. Yeah, look, there's a nice pump right there. Boom. But I wanted to see this one guy he was writing today. He said, you know, he was struggling, but he's finally getting a little bit. He's making it happen. There's a perp of 18% gain right there. There's a, wow, since the stream came out, this is it, the most active group. I can't keep up with the group. Ramen is my signature. Funny. Thanks for another Mother's Day reminder. Hey, see, keeping guys on point to do the right thing. All right, because, you know, your life moves fast. People forget. We talked about pulse chain just coming out for the first time. Talking a lot of hex talk in there. Look at my man. I've been doing so much better recently with my trades. The plan is everything. Every time I deviate from the plan, I get wrecked. I finally started learning how to take my emotions out of the trade, and it's been working. I did have a slip up last night, but I've been doing way better, and actually I'm making money. I turned $40 trading into $130 in the last 3 days with just 4 trades. The last 4 months, I've essentially been slowly losing money. I originally started with $350 and then dwindled down to $40 over the last 4 months. I like that he's still using small amounts though. He didn't start with $35,000 and he's down to $4,000. You see what I'm saying? Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I don't think I'm saying you should be taking his financial advice, but I like the smaller amount here. That's, you know what I mean? If you can't double 100, what are you going to do with a bigger amount of money? You know, that's what I say to myself. If I can't get it, you know, I took a 2-week break from trading, came back with a fresh set of eyes, and now I've been banging on, you know, 42%, 73. This is all perpetual leverage, but he's getting the hang of what he's doing. 735, 199. All thanks to the method from Sam. I'm so grateful and so happy to be learning a new skill that will benefit me and my family for the rest of my life, man. God bless Sage Aesthetic, who's been in the group for a while, continuing to grind, and that's what I like to see. That's amazing. You know, let's bring you Bookmap real quick on the liquidity side and show you where we see, you know, further to the downside is what it says. Like we go to 26,700, kind of begin to slip down a little bit. No real liquidity to the upside, but that doesn't mean things can't change in a beat of a moment here. They just liquidated a bunch of longs not too long ago, 360,000, 24,000, 40. And these are the times, you know, Saturdays, tough trading on the liquidity side here. You know, be easy. It's like trying to run across a field, like, you know, trespassing or, you know, coming across a border somewhere and there's only 5 of you. You know what I mean? Easily spotted instead of running when there's a bunch of people. So remember here, not like that's happening anywhere. So look at the 26,300 here. Likely we're going to go to that level. I mean, we see some more liquidity here, 27.3. It's slightly even, but once you get that downfall, right? And we're going to look, but, you know, to me, yeah, it's even. We could go either one, but there's more liquidity. See all this blue too? There's just more orders that get us there. We shrink this down and look at the green and the blue. The green is a little bigger and thicker and wider than the red. You see that? A lot more green here, and there's more sustainable green. And when we shrink it here, you can see right here about, so 25,000 looks like it's coming. If you had to just look at Bookmap, maybe even 24,004. That weekly support at 24,300, we keep bringing that up too. Not many people have mentioned that. I just keep, you know, we see a lot of the daily ideas, but we want to see the big ones. So I'm looking at this idea. It doesn't mean it will hold. We could easily get a further dump, but there's a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder there. I cupped this before it happened. We got the right shoulder, or this could be a bigger right shoulder. 15 minutes suggests a move here to the upside. You see that? Even if this is all you get, 15 minute is suggesting that we could get that rounded push up for Pepe. 7 minute looks like we could make a move here. You guys are kind of, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You're twisting my arm. You're saying you won't trade Pepe perpetual. You don't have it. You don't have the Gutsos. You don't have it. You don't have the chutzpah. You can't handle it, Sam. You can't handle it, and you know you can't handle it. And I know I can't. I know I can't. But how am I going to handle it if I don't ever try to handle it? You know what I mean? And I like this 7 minute. I like what's going on here. I like this higher low wedge here. I do. I do like it. And I like this idea too. I like what's going on here. And I believe all I need is me. Again, perpetuals are probably going to watch this and just slam us immediately. But all I need is me, right? And if I use proper risk management, I can stay in the game. And I can play this game with the best of them. With the best of them, baby. So don't tell me what to do. Don't show me what to do. Just do it, baby. You didn't expect that, but I did it. And that's why you got to come back every single day. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Oh, my God. Horrible green screen behavior here. I zoomed out all the way. It took me that long to figure that out. Yikes. God bless you. Thank you for saying that. Green screen problem. Shout out to Sean. Thank you for the love. All right, we're back on track now. People are like, we can't see. Now, this is almost cup and handle-esque, too. Could it be a Sammy cup and handy to the upside? There's a chance we might Sammy cup and handy here all the way to the upside. The first time since 1975 I've ever seen a guy do this on perpetual PEPEs. But you know what? There's a first time for everything. You know what, Marv? You know what, Marv? So there's a way, there's a will, there's a way here for PEPE. For PEPE. All right? And there's even a bit of hidden bullish here that really wants to get us higher than that previous high. So for perpetuals, I go all the way ins over here. I go all the ways with everything I got. I don't care anymore. No, we don't need to do that. We'll go in with like a third of what we got so we can back it up in case. All right? And isolated 9x, that's I don't think you want to go much higher than that when you're talking about PEPE. PEPE is dangerous, man. And so the stop loss is at 1691, which is, all right. And we'd lose 845 million thousand % over here. No, I'm just joking. We got to put the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. All right. 0.12345. Make sure you're doing this right. I lose 55% overnight. So you can get smoked trading PEPE real fast. Just faster than you'd ever think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get out over here at 1990 or 1983 over there. Is the first resistance. Probably a smart idea over here. That's the year I was coming out, 1983. Now it's a 2-to-1, which to me isn't good enough. It just isn't. The stop loss would have to be way tighter for this to be legit, like 1733, which is insane over here. Wow, but you're either losing 72 or you're making 200 meninos. That's a tough one over here. You know what? You only live once, baby. Let's go for the gusto. Let's go for it. And so we're in this future trade. Let's see what can happen, Captain. And I can cut it off earlier if I see a bearish retest or something happening that's not supposed to happen. We will go from there. All right? We will go from there. Does he make $200 or does he lose $70? Most than likely you lose the monies because the monies on the Saturdays ain't the best over here. Man, that's the fastest $7 you'll ever make in your life, kid. Hey, I'll show you how to make 4% right before you go to sleep. Hey, over here. Now 4.9, the fastest $10 I've ever seen. This guy could do it over here. If anybody could do it, it's this guy. I tell you what, Bobby. He's the fastest kid in the game. Never seen something like that guy. He says he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it over here. Hey, don't tell me nothing, Vinny. I know what you're saying. I raised him the way I raised him because I raised him the way I raised him, if you know what I'm saying, huh? Hey, paisano. Paisano, McDonald. Hey, we getting a move to the upside over here on the perpetuals. Not on the perpetuals, though. See how the perpetuals ain't falling. We going all the way up to 127 already on the regular markets over here. Perpetuals ain't giving us the love that Pepe's getting right now all the way to 18,127. So, hey, it's a little shady over here. I should be getting my moves. Playing games with the games, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, so there you go. Super risky. 5-minute chat. 7-minute chat. Same thing. 5-minute, 7-minute, 2-minute, 3-minute, 4-minute, 5. What are you going to do over here? All right. Let's get back to basics here. Sammy is the best stream. I really love him every night, man. Tonight. Tops here, man. Shout out to Lifer Adam. Thank you for jumping on into the live, man. The energy is here. My dad is with us at all times. And my dad was a funny guy. He wants you to laugh. He wants you to have a good time over here. Huh? Don't play games. Don't play games over here. So look, we won this. We took this unbelievably amazing. And we can unpin this now. But if we click on it and we go to BitBoy Crypto and we just check on it one more time. This is like a plaque. I like to print it out. But bam, 29%. And who do you enjoy coming on as a guest? Not Frankie. And the last time I came on as a guest to do TA was a long time ago. I'd say it's been 6 or 7 months, something like that. So let them know we'd love to come back on. 286. Ben, we love you. Bit Squad, thank you. We'd appreciate to jump on in here and there, whenever you are so blessed. Ooh, there we go. There we go. Now you're up 16 beans. And that's how you does it over here. That's how you make 7.5% before you wake up in the morning over here. Oh, oh my gosh. I love my life. I tell you what over here. If I didn't trade Pepe in the morning, I don't know what would get me up in the night. You know what I mean? $21 over here. Now you're supposed to go to break even and chip away. But I believe we can get a bigger move here out of the Pepe. Hey, and I'm just playing low stochastics, huh? A little bit of light momentum on the MACD, huh? Sprinkle a little MACD over here in the pasta, huh? And then this RSI wants to move all the way to the upside, okay? Hey, don't talk about me right now. You Mr. What's his name? Ragnar Chinknor. I don't want anyone to say I was doing anything real. I was trying to pronounce his name, man. Ragnar, where are you from with a name like that? Or did you make that name up? That's an amazing name. How do stock splits work? You take a stock, okay? You go outside to the back, all right? You put it on a nice piece of wood, and a bigger piece of wood, hopefully like a flat of wood there. You take an X, you split it in half. You hold up, you give one to your neighbor. You take one back inside, you split the stock, all right? There you go over here. That's what you do, huh? Yo, Fungo. He goes, yo, Fungo. Oh, man. Yo, so Pepe, do you smoke with a sniff it over here? This guy, man. Hey, I get no respect over here. I get no respect. I took her to the kitchen over here. Hey, we're up way more than 23%. Show me the money now. We up bigger than that. We all the way up at 120, 170, 240. We up more than this. This isn't updating now. Something funny going on here. Something funny is going on here to the upside. And who's your daddy over here with the trade here on Pepe? Showed you how to make 11% before you go to bed at night on a Saturday, huh? Huh? Who do you love, baby? Who do you love? There you go. Let's get this move. We're just getting started here with this Pepe game. All right? Don't tell me what to do over here. Don't tell me what to do. Ay, ay, ay. Well, Sammy clearly feels a lot better. Prayers work, man. Shout out to Lifer Friend. God bless you, man. Thank you for being here. Mark Wahlberg is coming soon. Babe, I took care of it. It doesn't matter, okay? I played a cop. I played a fireman. The other day I was just on the news talking about God. Babe, I got it. I got this, okay? Me and Rock, we bought a bunch of gala. You know what? And I told Tom, you know what, Tom, don't worry. I got gala for you, too. Nobody's going to care once you make a bunch of gala money, Tom. No, I know, because I told him. I said, why would you doing the FTX thing? I couldn't believe it, but you know what? Sometimes your wife's that beautiful, you're not paying attention over here. I'll see you when I get home, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Guns and Loaded. Shout out to John Connor. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for busting on into the live, man. 394 viewers, 178 likes. We're live streaming gains. What else can we do for you over here? And there's something about this perpetual. It's not moving. Because we're up more than we were before. That's 1820. That's we're in the money right now. This is like not acting correct. Something's going on over here with the perpetuals. It's got to be up more than that. I could be wrong, but maybe I'm wrong. It's like stuck, but the price ain't stuck. Price is moving higher and higher. That should be going up further than that. Something's wrong. Am I wrong here? So happy to see Sam back with the energy. My parents told me they saw Mark Wahlberg at Star Market a couple weeks ago. I just I was there. I could ask him to make a cameo on the live stream. Shout out to you, man. He was over there. Where was he? He was at Star Market, ma. He was never bread, ma. He was getting Parmesan cheese, ma. I'm telling you. I was sitting in the parking lot. He came out. He was holding Parmesan cheese. I was in the car, sitting in the parking lot, ma. What do you want? Oh, man. I'm here to stay when you're not supposed to say, and you know what I'm saying. I have no what you mean. Shout out to Preston Collins, man. Fiat Leak is the website. Actors don't buy Bitcoin, though, over here. Do you have some lady meme coin yet? Nah, I didn't buy no lady over here. And don't disrespect me again and my wife, okay? Don't ever disrespect me. Oh, don't ever disrespect me looking like Barbara Streisand after her haircut. So look, we got a shoulder, we got a head, we got a right shoulder here. This could be the bigger right shoulder of a bigger inverted. I didn't see it yet. This could end up being a bigger trade. This could be the monster. This could be the winner. This could be the one. I'm telling you, all the way to the upside at 18,272. That's a beautiful thing. Wow, we're up 24 over the 11%. We're kind of sitting at a resistance. Le resistance. But we can continue to push all the way to the upside. There's no time, but we can do what we need to do right now. Oh, man. It seems the special cookies were good, man. Break your kneecaps if this like, oh, Jesus, yikes. He's just saying a joke over here. He's just joking over here. He's just joking over here. Don't ever disrespect me short on Bitcoin on a Saturday night. Don't you ever disrespect me. Who knows what I'm talking about? Who knows what I'm talking about, Nims? Sammy's a made man over here. Sammy the Bull. They don't call me Sammy the Bullish over here for no reason. Last time I saw a guy look at me sideways, he was through a tinted window, if you know what I'm talking about. Hey. Okay. Let's clean up the act here. Let's get back down to brass tacks. But I told you, we get funny on a Saturday night. It's my one night to go on live and just be me. I used to do this at work. They told me, hey, get a life. Why don't you get another job? And I said, you know what? I did. I went on YouTube. Then I called my job, my work, and I said, you know what? I quit. He said, why? I said, you told me to get another job. Silo, Coal, Hive, GMT3S is down, CMT, Dogecoin, or Decentral Games. I thought that was Doge Chain, but no. Fly, CTC. Not a lot of amazing gunners and runners here today. Yeah, some moves up to the 200 SMA for some smaller coins. All right. My team was really on the cleaner side of things of these smaller coins. There's blue chip tiny coins, right? And look, that's a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. If you can see this clearly, okay? Shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. Wasn't perfect, but lo and behold, you drew your neckline, and you were true to your head, to the neckline. I mean, got to move. Then it also made a bit of another, and inside of this, you can see a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder, and you think, no, he's crazy. He didn't see that. He's not that fast with the gun, you know, with this. I shouldn't. He's not that fast with the gunnery on the TA. But look, that is an inverted head and shoulder there as well. You would also take the neckline to the head, and lo and behold, you would hit that target. This thing is moving. This thing is moving on the 33-minute time frame. And does it make another move? There's a chance once it kisses this 21-day moving average. And it could be a little more shallow or more narrow, or, you know, more slanted more to the downside. But that's how you make gains, by seeing a pattern, right? And my man Stack McChange was all over this. He had the bigger idea of the bigger falling wedge here that I'm going to clean up on. See, breaking back to the upside with a divergence too. You know, as you can see, the left side of a head and shoulder, and I learned this, so stay tuned. This is important. I may make jokes and stuff like this, but I also see some things that are unreal. And look, see how this is flat? Even maybe if we double click it, we'll see it might even be an uptrend. And see, it is. See how it's an uptrend here? It looked flat, but we zoomed in. And see that uptrend there? But this is the downtrend. You know, and a lot of times, and you could continue it a little bit there, but a lot of times, all right, the right side of an inverted head and shoulder, the left side, I mean, is going to be the divergence. It's an easier way to find divergence. That's why some people find divergence. Some people only see the inverted head and shoulder. Okay? Shout out to everybody here. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. $203, 394 people on the live. Small live stream than normal for a Saturday night. You know, I know we could do better. We can definitely do better. All right. The 9 Eyes Blaze to join today for your future self. Can thank you. Shout out to Timmy313. When you said 1993, I just had a chuckle. My son was born in 83. And I just connected the vibe, man. God bless you, man. God bless you, man. 83, yeah, 83 though, 83. So he's born, your son's the same age as me, man. Favorite way to spend a Saturday night? Shout out to Shannon Minia. Like that name. Screen is blurry. No, it's not. Undeniably unright. Screen ain't blurry, boy. Here's my preview of the screen. Oh my gosh, it looks a little blurry. It does look a little blurry. But look, if you go here and you hit Auto HD 1080p, I mean, that's the crispiest I've seen a screen in my whole life. It doesn't get crispier than that. Look at that. I can see everything on my face. I can see it all, man. It looks like the microphone is like in my room, boy. Am I wrong here? Is it me or is it you, boy? Inception vibes. Yeah, it goes on and on now. Deep into the... But yeah, I see it looks real crispy. Wow, like that. There's a chance I could make my maybe a little better on the... I can make myself... Let's see here. Am I soft? Hello? Hello, are you in there? Am I soft or... I don't know. I think it looks cool. I think we're good to go. I think it's all... It's pretty nice. Oh my gosh. Super crisp. I'll become a lifer today. Shout out to Leo Acebio. You better jump on it. Everyone tell this guy, say hi, man. We like that name. You're cool. You're cool, man. You're real cool. We like you. Tell everyone, Leo, we love you. Like, live and love in Leo. See how many people can write live and love in Leo. You're the man. He's tripping. Strain is clean, man. Live and love in Leo, man. And look, that trade is banging on him. Like, considerable banging on him. 15% up, $35 off $200. You can't beat that type of movement on a Saturday night. Making 15% on PEPE. Downloading that image. P&L amount up 30. Oh, you could put the P&L amount. Just to let people know that, you know, nobody does that. They don't want to be like, they want to be like, yo, look at my 15. It might have been like $10,000, yo. You never know, though. Even I was like, leave it up for imagination. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it might be you, might be me. You never know, though. But remember, you can hit that button. Especially so look, shoulder, head, and the shoulder here. Can it continue? You know? It's looking nice to me, and I'm going to get out just when this cuts up to this dotted line. That's what I told myself, no matter what, even if it keeps going. All right, even if it keeps going. 15-minute is also low, though, and could get the move back up, and the 15-minute ride might be fun, too. You never know. But you can always get back in and out, too, as well. So 230, we just got to slump down. People sold that. I think we went all the way to 5. Wow, on the wig. Wow, someone sold 426. They were like, oh, I'll take that, right? That's how fast futures trading. Look, my future trade down back now to the 20, 26, just to 35. Could have been faster. So there you have it. All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin now. But DMTR making some nice gains and just a nice little learning point here. And this little flag may continue to the upside. It's got some gasolina in the tanko. All right, we could see something going here. You know, again, we need to see this kind of come on down again. See if our 15-minute may be in Scalp City. Let's make this a little bigger. Let's zoom on in and let's take a look at what's happening here on the 15-minute time frame. You know, the last time I was doing a show like this, it was 1978. I had just come out of the bar. I had a Jolly Robin Tom Collins. Look, so this is a bit of a falling wedge, okay? It was another time. It was another time, you know. I was time traveling. I came back at another time only to be here with you people because I love you. Thank you so much. So, lack of momentum, falling volume, falling price, but very, very high risk today after, you know, it's a weekend move, but there's a chance this flag may play out to the upside. It's interesting to me enough to look at. For the love of Pepe, please tell me what the white stuff is. Dangerous flakes all over your... Are you kidding me? Why are you so rude? For the... Yo, you're on timeout over here. You're on timeout over here. You're being rude. This is the nice shirt that I got over here. That's all it is. It just, you know, I think it does something with the, they call it, dandruff all over my shirt. How dare you say something like that? The kid ain't got no dandruff. I put coconut oil all over my face in the morning. How dare you talk to me like that, you rude little pigeon. Don't be a pigeon over here. All right? I don't want to have to label you a pigeon next time over here, all right? Be cool. Be cool, huh? Hang out with the boys or go hang out with, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if you can't handle it, don't be rude. Hey, now Geoff Burke is jumping on air. I have so much dandruff. Look how much it's all over my shirt. I can't even get it off. All the way down to the bottom of the shirt. Should I take my shirt off over here? What do you want me to do, huh? What do you want me to do over here, huh? Guy got no respect. The guy's got no respect for himself. So he comes in here and he starts doing the same thing to me. Hey, it's not my fault that he ain't got no respect. you know? Wow, trade all the way back down to beginning status. This isn't updating fast enough, and I wasn't even using a VEEP. You know? That's slow motion. It's slow perpetuals over here. But we were up. We had it all. It was like everything was in our fingertips. But then no. This is why you got to remain cool, calm, and collected and just let it play out. Let's get into the Bitcoin update and see what's happening to BTC. First thing we'll look at, too, is Bitcoin and the daily close. And we'll look at that here on KuCoin, where we love to trade. Oh, and Bitcoin getting wrecked shop, too. That's why I should have paid attention. Ooh, look at that. Nasty dump for Bitcoin. And we already started looking at the liquidity, and I did tell you it looked lower. Look at this major downage for BTC right now. Fighting the zone. And now that's wrecking my PEPE trade. Everything was going well the right way. And Pepe's not updating. Now I'm down $14. No, I should have taken the money when I was up. Should have taken the $34. Every time I'm up like 20, 30 bucks, I'm like, take it. Let's take a look at what's happening to Bitcoin now. They're trying to pummel it to the downside. All right. So we're going to clear this. We're going to take a look at the daily. We're going to take off the moving averages. We'll be back to those. Don't you worry. We're going to double click price action. So that's all we have to see. And we're going to look at this daily candle close and break down what happened on the daily candle. So remember, we had this insane wick to the upside. All right. So the way I saw it was this. This is how I saw it. I don't know how other people saw it, but I saw basically a descending triangle. Okay. This is what I saw. Okay. Bang. Have to kind of do like, go against some of my rules here with the wicks and the, on the daily, but on the 4 hour, right? And then you have kind of an Adam and Eve double bottom here, don't you? Right? So like Adam and Eve. So you got the Adam and Eve double bottom. All right. And then you kind of bounced here a few times too. So you know that this is a zone, right? I always talk about what's the zone is. That's going to be your zone. Okay. And that's the bottom of my descending triangle. All right. Now that's a bearish retest right there as we speak. And it's starting to come back down. You bearishly retest the bottom of a triangle and you're high in the stochastics. That looks like a move to the downside for sure. Tells me I may want to bail out of this trade here and open up a short for BTC or a short for Pepe, because Pepe may go down with the ship. You know what I mean? Now we're balancing back out, right? Balancing back out. Down $3, back to $7.99. Can we recover here for Bitcoin in the smaller time frame? Just enough to save the trade. We'll see. But right there, that's a bearish retest. Like, you fell out of the zone. The only thing that's saving us is this is a possible falling wedge that I'm mentioning here, right? And breaking down. And falling wedges do break to the upside, but when they don't, the length of their base is what they fall, and they fall nastily fast. It happens it's like one of the fastest short moves I've ever seen when you leave a falling wedge to the downside. Happens like once out of every 20 falling wedge. It's very rare. Like the falling wedge most of the time breaks to the upside. So because this is the substantial area, you got to get back inside this pattern. Like you got to get back up in here, right? Boom. Now, definitely people open up longs down, or shorts down here with that wick. Remember, this is the wick. We can't see it, but this is the daily wick. Okay. So let's go back to the daily time frame and take a look at what's happening here and just kind of deep dive here. So we have the wick here to the upside. We have the MACD, right? Kind of saying, hey, we could get a push, and we're very oversold in the daily time frame. However, remember, this is where kind of some of the biggest dumps can actually happen once you're already down here. You were down here first, and then the massive move down. You go look for other dumps, and you see like this dump here started, but once we got below the dotted line, and there, massive dumps. So I don't want everyone to think just because I do wait for oversold behavior, but you can also get monumental moves either way. Like when you're up here, look, once we got up here, another massive move came, and most of the moves started when you were already kind of getting, a little, halfway through, and then the follow through. So just remember the power of the stochastics RSI, but it doesn't always mean that this doesn't always mean we're not going to dump and we definitely have to pump again, right? You got to look at support or resistance. You got to see what's happening right in front of you. Remember, we talked about this on the weekly time frame, and I keep breaking this down too. And we showed you the weekly support and resistance earlier this morning, okay? And you can see, and I've been bringing this up over and over again, but that's going to take you, all right, to 24,341, all right? And that's where you see, you can even bring it down a little lower, but that's where you see this resistance here on these, 24,300 even, 309. But that's where you see this resistance two times, two tweezer tops in a row, all right? And remember, we're going to show you the CME gap too, which I've been pointing out, right? And the weekly's starting to bend, saying, hey, but that 10-day chart is ready to roll over, right? And again, we could see something like this. Boom. We could come back up. We can make another head, and this could be the shoulder, the head, and the shoulder that takes us further down, even later on into September. September is the worst month, in my opinion. Like, in my recollection of trading, September just usually buries you. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that I got to discuss. September is not always the best month. It can bury you. It can really, really bury you. So just be careful with September. All right. I'm not saying this is happening, but I want to keep us on our toes. This is a possibility. Okay. That's a shoulder. This ends up being a Bart Simpson head. We flushed up fast there. That means there's still a lot of longs with stop losses in this area, and we could come right back down to 19,000. So if you don't think we can go back down, and you can see we clearly got rejected. I mean, you got 4 10-day candles that couldn't get us back above the previous resistance here. Look how well the 10-day chart did. I mean, you can see this candle right there where we came to, right? And you can say, you try to put a line there, but we all know it's not just a line. It's more like a zone, all right? And so, the 10-day chart said, hey, resistance, resistance, resistance. You basically made a Bart Simpson. It's, you could widen out and see that's a Bart Simpson possibly. And I wouldn't be surprised if we came down to test 20,400. It just wouldn't surprise me. All right. You lost this high volume node. You're kind of in the middle of liquidity. The only big areas to catch you are down here where there's fat orders again at 20,000. And wouldn't we love to get Bitcoin below 20K again? And let this 10-day chart reset with this massive curve coming on the MACD. So again, I'm not guaranteeing this. I'm not saying it's for sure. But I just want to give you the idea. This is like worst case scenario here, that we end up with a shoulder, bang down here. We come back up. We aren't able to make a new high. We make a lower high, and we start a bit of a downtrend. Right now, it is an uptrend. You have a low, you have a high, higher low, higher high, higher low. As long as you can keep this low above this area, right? But the second, if you do a right shoulder here and you come down and you break that low, oh my goodness, that's telling you that the trend is done. And you could definitely see a move further down. So you got to be ready for all of this. For all of this. For all of this. Oh, like trades back up there at 811. Hanging out. Hanging out. We could still get out of this possibly with a little bit of paper. PEPE. A little bit of PEPE can make us some paper. All right? A little bit of PEPE in my life. It still looks like it can make a beautiful move now, even on the 15-minute, which looks nice. Go back to our 7-minute and see how we're doing. Okay, we went sideways. We didn't get the nice push-up that we wanted. The 5 was also kind of, see how the 5 minutes, we need the 5 to curl out of that. 1 minute's giving us a little bit of a bounce there, saying, hey, well, we got to bounce. It's a double bottom on the 1-minute chart, too, basically, as far as I'm concerned. 1, 2. A wacky shoulder, head, and possible shoulder. It's just not perfect, but, hey, it's something. Liquidity is light. Because you see these candles aren't full, which isn't the best. That means you have to kind of dance around order books a little bit. So anyway, and I just revealed this. I have never revealed this yet. I haven't even saw this. I see epiphanies with each and every one of you. I put in the work when I'm live with each and every one of you. This is what gives me the insight. Your energy, vibing with my energy, somehow pushes me to see things that I wouldn't have seen. All right. And so to me, this is a major, and this is why you need support or resistance, because you'd be like, oh, we're up in the Stokes, it's going to turn. But you hit a previous resistance, you'll see this, and then you'll just see the Stokes just get beat. Like, support and resistance trumps all. If you're not putting it basically at like one of the top things you're doing, you're missing out. I don't care what indicator you're using. I don't care what system you're in. I do not care. Okay? And this has some Adam and Eve vibes. Let's be honest here. And let's break that down for you. But you got your Adam here, possibly. And you got some type of, we got some type. If you go to the left, isn't that fun? If you go to the right, it's a curve on top. You go to the left, if you go to the right, anyway, you'll figure it out one time over here. But, it's got some Adam and Eve feels to it. And again, but without even doing that, right, you can see this idea. And I pointed this out before. I believe, other people kind of put it all together, but that's a complex head and shoulder to me, right? And that's a measured move to the downside. Same area as that wedge. So you're starting to build some bearish confluence here. And that's an M pattern. M's break to the downside. There's a lot of bearishness going on here. That doesn't mean it's going to happen, but you start looking at the probabilities. Again, I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I want to make this really clear. I have no idea where Bitcoin's going to go. If it pumps up out of nowhere and we see a huge move to the upside and we squeeze the shorts all the way, squeeze in the shorts, you know, don't squeeze your shorts over here, right? You know, when you squeeze your shorts is when you get real wet and then you have to, you know, you take them off and they're too wet for the dryer. Hey, they're just soaking, you know, you don't want to like, so you squeeze your shorts out, you know what I mean? You just kind of, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, need I digress. But so if we can't get back above the zone, we're in trouble. We're in serious trouble. Like, that's a bearish retest to the downside. And it's likely we're going to reclaim these stop losses here are the longs that try to long into this wick thinking they're swift. And taking profits right there on that wick was probably a smart idea by smart money, just because this is super risky seeing if you can get through this. You'd rather see this get through and then look for a flag on the 7. See, what people don't realize is the smaller time frames are always going to give you some type of positional strength if you're patient. Most people, though, want to have, they're on the 4 hour, they have to make it. It has to be this way. And it's like, that's what causes a lot of trading woes. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I say I do should be taken as financial advice. But if you're calm, cool, and collected, right, you're like, okay, we got this flag. This flag could break to the upside, right? And you could wait for this flag to break out and retest this area. And then eventually you're going to make some type of flag here on these smaller time frames that are going to help you confirm that you're in a continuation pattern above the resistance. So there's, to me, like, you don't, you know, my trade is actually high risk right now in Pepe, like very high risk is what I'm doing. But I'm also believing Pepe could do its own thing regardless. Now we're back up 10%, you know. Again, it's been swinging like a pendulum, you know. And I'll judge, you know, and look, I mean, there's a chance that there's a little mini inverted head and shoulder there, like 32nd. It's kind of a shoulder, a head, and a right. I mean, it's nuts. You're a little overbought here too now. And is that red bearish div? I mean, yeah, we got some bearish divvy on the 32nd chart. No, you know, I mean, I guess it's slight bearish divergence. I don't need that yellow there. But see how I'm working Pepe with Bitcoin, though? You got, I don't care what you're working, meaning I don't care what trade you're moving. Look, we should get the pump up to the 200 SMA on this, even on this time frame. See how they're bunched up and you're getting the move up? The bot should take us up there. That would be a good place to get out at 18,490, in my humble opinion, in this high-risk trade. Now we're back to 210. That ain't too bad there. Should be up a little more. See how this is just having trouble updating. It really is, you know. I guess maybe it's not. No, I guess, I don't know. It seems like it is a little bit. Kind of want to refresh it. Wonder if it's the Brave browser shield too. There's a chance. Interesting. And like, you know, yes, could up the ante on the leverage, but that's the same thing as like, you know, 10% is 10%. You know, I'm going for a constant percentage gains here. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hungry about, right? I feel like my flash rolls are going to give me some weird price. You know what I mean? So take profit. I'm going to change that take profit, right? To like, what? Let's see, 18... 330 possibly, right? Just going to play it more cautiously with what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. So here's the deal. And now they just tried to make the look like they even tried to bear trap this idea here. Like they broke it down, but they broke you back inside this platform too. They got people like watching almost every time frame around the world. So it's like these algorithms are hot, you know. But look, even here, shoulder, head, right shoulder, and it dipped down like it was supposed to. Came back up though. They played that move pretty. 7 minute does want a bit of a bounce. Like we should come back up to the resistance maybe, and that would be the perfect time to get out of Pepe, in my humble opinion. All right. Trade coming close now. See, it's funny. Second you put like a get out, like the trade will get close to that limit, right? And you could close here. Like people always ask, well, how do you get out fast? You can hit close long. You can hit, okay, I want to sell 100%. I want to sell at, let's say, 829, right? Oh, man. The system will fill your order quickly at the best price. If the order is partially unfilled, it'll be canceled. And so what happened? It hit my target, 1833. Look at that, right? and watch it pump now. But that's okay. That's okay. And you look at your order history and you're like, well, what happened there? And you say, okay, we made $35. That ain't bad. That's beautiful, right? And we secured the win, all right? And we may have even sold this little local top here on the 33. Now we're at 373 though. It usually will pump a little more after you sell, just so you can get that nice feeling. Oh, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know, and there's a chance it goes higher, right? But look, we got to the higher point here. What time frame are we on now in here? The 5-minute chart. You know, that's all we wanted. You can't be greedy. You know, Navi, you know, I'm super, like, then I say, dear Lord, thank you so much for the appreciation of that gain. Appreciate any gain that comes my way. And, you know, and I know every gain is not easy as we chip away at the account. $30 here, $50 here, $20 here. Just continue to grab a little by little. There's short squeezing now here on Bitcoin. You can see 4,000 and 3 accounts getting liquidated, right? Getting liquidated. Yeah, I'm not giving it back, man. No, I'm staying out the game now. Staying out the game. I'm being cool. I'm being cool. I hit that order. I'm blessed, right? Now, I probably should pump higher, but I'm okay. I'm okay. You know, I lost the position that I was at. I don't want to push that position again. All right. Let's get back into Bitcoin for you and yours. So Bitcoin struggling right now. 7-minute could make a move up with low liquidity on a Saturday night. What I'm seeing right now is a bearish retest of a previous support zone. So not the best sign for BTC. Let's take a look at our 15. 15 also does want to move, but remember, we could get a nice dump down here to the downside for Bitcoin. Let's take a look at our 1-hour time frame. And that, okay, we got a buy up wick here, and we could get, you know, we kind of want to get flipped. It's looking like it's trying to flip. And this is what's called, you know, in my mind, this is like, you know, a bullish rectangle or kind of a broadening wedge a little bit. But it is a bull flag for Bitcoin, technically. 2 hours says more pain is coming. 3 hours just getting started. So honestly, the smartest thing to do here is to open a short here for Bitcoin, in my humble opinion. I have to be honest, because you got, you know, if you get stopped out on this, so what? It's definitely, they're trying to trap people, and like, it's like cool. Like, you don't have to stress it. So you can keep a pretty chintzy stop loss. And if you fall back, you're going to either double bottom to this zone, all right, or you're going to continue to fall further down the wedge, like somewhere here. This 3-hour chart suggests that there's some pain coming. All right, and it's already got the cross, and it's starting to come on down, and that should just take you down. You know what I mean? More than likely, in my humble opinion. I could wait for a few more liquidations, but to me, it's likely that we're going to see a move to the downside. So again, back to the perpetual board, right? The perpetual oyster bar, and we hit here, Bitcoin USDT. Back at the perpetual oyster bar. Okay, so check it out. We'll look at what we see for Bitcoin now. Let's build this position idea here. Let's see what's going on, right? So like, I like to build it on deck, which I mean like right here, even though I know I had it set up already. Just how I am. All right. And this is a trade I'm going to leave overnight. Like, this isn't going to be like the PEPE trade where I'm just like, you know, because interesting, on the 4-hour you see, you know, different idea here than on my chart, right? The MEXC chart brought it down a little earlier. This is perpetual though, you know, but to me that's definitely a bearish retest of the zone. All right. And I mean, look, you're overbought on the 4. Now the 1 hour's down, but that can be a continuated, like the 4-hour can really pin us, in my humble opinion. 15 minutes low, 7-minute, the 1 minute wants to take you down and begin the dump too. And so let's look at all my different time frames before I jump on in and see if there's a better idea, or, you know, if I should chill out. 7-minute suggests you're going to get a move first, right? So I won't touch it until the 7-minute resets. You see? Now, sometimes you do this and you'll miss the trade. It will bend back down and it could dump to the downside. But what it does do is it stops FOMO, and it gives you the best entry. So if it doesn't do that, fine. It was a more risky trade because you couldn't see it. But if it comes up and it curves down, then you have an even higher probability you're going to make the gain. So that's just, you know, it's there's 2 different ideas here. You know what I mean? Things that you got to keep in mind. All right. Pepe, Yeah, of course he does know where did it go. Yeah, see, look at that. And I would have been so paid right now. I called the move. It always goes higher after you sell, and then it makes you sit there like, you know. But hey, I hope someone else was. I tend to sell a little early. Dang, man, I finally got the payday right there. That would have been the move. Should have just stuck it with it and let it go. You know what I mean? Still have a hard time, and then just wait for the 7 minute to get to the dotted line like I was planning. Right? Either way, I did call the move. Whether I traded it perfectly or not, I think I traded it all right. Could have been better, could have been worse. You do get this emotional feeling where you're like, man, I should have made more. That live trade feeling. But again, once that happens, you have to breathe in and say, I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I covered my tracks. I didn't lose. And I'm up more than I started with. Amen. You know what I mean? However, that would have been a nice substantial, like that would have been like fun. You know, that would have been probably, another 200 on that, you know? Can't go broke taking gains. I find it hilarious that every time I buy, it goes down. Some people can't handle it. Hey, well, you can't FOMO into stuff too. You know what I mean? It's just not the best idea. Pepe wee, Pepe go wee. I mean, that was the right shoulder, and that could be even a bigger. That could end up turning into the bigger move, right? I mean, the 1 hour looks amazing, right? But you know, it's also a rough night over here. See, if you go to the 1 hour, you're like, what was he drawing? And people will say, oh, his TA is messy. But my TA is just giving you so much back-end theory that it takes a lot of detail to give you. Like, it's like I can't just whip it out like a pizza. Like, you know, this is a well-designed artisan sandwich with all the fixings placed on, sliced thin on those mushrooms. And you know how hard it is to slice mushrooms thin. I mean, they're all wiggly and stiggly, and you gotta, like, it's gotta be right, you know? Even a slicer is really what's needed, to be honest. You're like, how did we get to mushrooms? We were just talking about charts. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Don't act like you don't know what I mean. All right? So don't play me. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you. 284 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I basically showed a live free trade that did gain her some nice wins. Again, giving live trades out almost every time I touch the space. Sam, you're a big inspiration. Thank you for the grind. Anytime, GT. God bless you, brother. Mushrooms, buffalo chicken, peppers. Oh, man, now you're getting me hungry. I'm less concerned by Pepe itself than I am Bitcoin killing the Pepe pump. Agreed with you 100%. Like, Pepe can do its thing. Bitcoin's gonna crush Pepe, you know, for sure. 100%. I mean, you know, you sound like someone who's been through it with us before, you know. So here's the deal. I definitely see a short for Bitcoin. I even see this as a shoulder, a head, and kind of a right shoulder. This is ugly. Honestly, I should put it like this, and we just bearishly retested here on the 15. We'd have to get back inside this pattern to remain bullish. This is bearish. I believe if I'm able to keep my stop loss high enough at like 27200, there's a chance that I can, you know, we can win this trade. It's a 197 though. So that means I have to shave this. You know, I gotta stay above the zone. You know, and there it is. I mean, you have to either get a lower move. For me to really take it, 2.5 is like the lowest I'd like to go. 3-to-1 resort ratio. It would have to basically dump. Like, you'd have to catch this whole dump. We'd already be up already. It was 26747, you know. But, you know, and again, even get liquidated easily on the weekend. Good thing it's not pickle juice. Lemon water is the zest, man. Sammy, baby, can we see the number on the right side of your Pepe higher price target? It's blocked by the square that says language of the charts, bear market special. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, okay? Don't you dare, all right? I don't want to see it. I don't want onomatopoeia. I don't want an onomatopoeia, all right? Like, bang, ouch, all right? You're asking me to get rid of the bear chart, language of the charts, and that can't be done. I work too hard over here not to have that ad playing. But look, there you go. How's that for you, papito? There you go, papito over here. Hey. Thank you very much. Anytime, Dixon Cider. That doesn't sound right. Who puts that stuff in that stuff? Get it, Dixon Cider. All right. Te amo, Samuelito. Hey. Shout out to Crypto Bear Baker on game. Te Take profit. Pepe coming into a flag. And there you have it. I mean, that pump to the upside was nice, though. And they took profits on the wick, baby. Just like they took on that first one, but it's kind of how it works here for Pepe, huh? And again, it could be a shoulder, a head, and that could be our right shoulder. And you're like, but you made it so it's all... But hey, this is the game we play. We play a game of probabilities. There's no guarantees. 15-minute now is turning aggressive, though, and suggesting that it can carry this fold right out of this, you know. That entry may have been the golden entry, honestly. I'm not Pepe, you're not Pepe, we're all not Pepe. Who doesn't know Fanny Schmell over here? Oh, man, you're funny, man. Oh, man. All right. If one of the mods could help me with that over here. Hey, help that guy over here, please. And there's the short getting busy, right? 700, like, things don't look good, man. It looks like the 4-hour could just be the clean out one right now and just tank the market and just boom. And we'll get the 4-hour dumpage. So you got to trade the bigger picture, you know? Even that wick could be like the bigger picture, and that makes sense now too, that we could get the fallout. That's a 307. So there you go. That's what we're going to attempt here, is a Bitcoin short, all right? So we're going to switch to Bitcoin perpetual, and we should have the short going already. We'd be in the money right now. But again, it's okay. Deep press. 7-minute is still going to come up and try to get the rest of the shorts. As long as we're positioned properly, we'll be okay. All right? We'll be okay. So we're going to use, again, the whole thing is 0.7. Half is 0.36. We got 600 in the till. So like a quarter, yeah. So a little under half, like somewhere there. 40%, 30% for 200. We just want to chip away, get back to the 8, and then start doing business again. Isolated on the 33. I like 33X. That works for me. It's been okay as long as we're properly positioned. We'll see what it looks like. We got to look at the risk-reward ratio first, of course. So stop loss on the other side of this level. If it gets back inside here, you don't want to be in the pattern anyway. And if it usually rips up, I mean, that's a chance to just go for liquidity grabbing. Again, I don't see a lot of liquidity up here that's going to, like, it looks like we kind of got whoever got liquidated there. And they want to bring it down to this zone at 26,200, in my humble opinion. That's where the liquidity lies. Again, there's no guarantees, but that's where the liquidity lies at this moment. This Stoke, so I'm trading the 4-hour and the 3-hour time frame. Both look like a dump is coming hard. We got rejected. We're doing a bearish retest of even the smaller channel here. And both things are telling me that there's a high likelihood that this is going to the downside. So I'm going to heed that and not listen to my emotions. And I'm going to trade what the charts tell me to trade. Stop loss at 1.97 there. And the stop loss is going to be 27258. That's what we're looking at here on the move, right? So stop loss is going to be 27. You got to make sure this is right. 27258. You know, when you're used to long more, you know, like we've been, all right? So you could lose 70%, which is harsh. That's a beatdown, all right? And then the take profit would have to be somewhere at 200, right? That level that everyone's watching too, which is kind of a smart area to snipe out since it's been talked about over and over. And we probably will likely get to 24.2 or 24.3, but so you risk 70 to gain 183, all right? You end up winning 420 or losing 160, all right? That's a little much for me. I'd rather risk like $60 to make 147 on this account. It's just not big enough for me to do too much risk. I can handle the $56 loss. I don't want to, you know, but that would be a beautiful come up for this position. You know, I could go a little more chintzy there and get to the 159. And if I feel that the trade's going well, I can add to it. Like, I don't have to commit immediately. All right. And look, we'll even limit order on this one to get that 0 fee on it. Oh, come on. Really? You did it over here. You did it like that over here. I got a pretty good memory. 27258. 27258. Yeah, right. And then we were going down to 25216, if I remember correctly. And there it is. And we'll limit in And we'll try to get like just, you know, we're at 7.9. Yeah. Well, there we go. Starting a slippage. It always starts to move fast when you're trying to get in. You ever notice that? And they don't want to give us the over. So there, you want to go under. And did we get it? Open order at 2.6. Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. Better prices actually now. I don't know why you wouldn't take this price. Right? I'll leave that chilling for a second. So I see a move to the downside for Bitcoin. Yeah, I believe when we wake up tomorrow, we're either sideways, just nothing really happened. We kind of milled out in this area, or we're lower. That's a bearish retest, I have to say, from what I'm looking at on Bitcoin. Okay. And yeah, I mean, I broke it down for you. I showed you what I'm talking about. I show you what I'm looking at. And yeah, one other thing we're going to look at is the CME gap too. And look, we took that trade well. Yes, it could have went up more, but it could have lost more too. You got to be appreciative of everything you get in the game. All right. So the order got opened, right? Of course, it fled through the order, which is great, right? Now, did I open up a long accidentally? I did. Like, what the gosh? Did anyone notice that? Like, now I got to flash close it. I don't know how I did that, man. You know, that's whole like, and look at the numbers. Look, and now it's at 6.7. Man, that's unsettling. I hit the wrong button, not paying attention. So I could either lose. Yeah, I was happy with like $60 or making 150. That made sense to me. All right, there we go. So sorry. Anyone saw me open the long? Yeah. I'm not Pepe, you're not Pepe. Yeah. You can click on the price right in the middle of where the order book says price. It will replace it right where you are trying to. It will, right? Like right here. I don't see the word price. In the middle, like in here. Ah, there you go. That's what you're saying. Thank you. Appreciate that. May God bless you for that. Up 1%. Up a bean. And the trade begins. All right. Okay, let's get back into what I'm looking at here too. So honestly, the whole market's kind of waiting for Bitcoin. And you can see that I'm obviously short. There's a few reasons why. All right. Also, the VRVP, we lost this point of control. When you lose a point of control, you're likely to go down to the volume area low. That has a gap in it too. And we're also below this one. It's all setting up for a move to the downside. You can see clear as day. Clear as day. All right. So this is the smart idea, you know, with the stop loss on the other side. And there's that, you know, and that could have made a move up. And you know what? You never know. We might be making a right shoulder and they might blast us up to the upside and short squeeze the world, but you never know. All right. You can also click right where the first time. This is fun. What's up? Do you allow copy trades? I mean, do whatever makes you happy, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know what I mean? You can do whatever makes you happy over here, kid. If you think that's if you think it is what it is, then it is what it is over here. Remember, use the Brave browser. Never watch an ad again on YouTube, but you got to always have the shield up for the Brave browser. So if you're not on the Brave browser, I don't know what to tell you. You will never watch an ad again if you use the Brave browser. It's amazing. Yeah, and if you do watch an ad, you'll get paid for it in BAT token, basic attention token. Why not make some of your money back if you're going to watch an ad anyway? I got to tell you, all right? And so I'm doing all this trading on a beautiful place called MEXC. And the reason why I'm doing it there is because they have zero maker and taker fees. I'm also doing a cool little, you know, competiciones here. If you deposit $200 or more and you trade 40,000 or more, the top 5 accounts ranked by P&L ratio will receive 500 USDT each. All right, we already see that there's 4 people in the runnings, in the winnings, getting that paper. There's only 5 days left to see this go down. So, hey, and there's that short getting paid another 4 or 5%. I slipped out of Pepe at the perfect time. That Pepe trade would have tanked on you. Sammy slipping hammy. Sammy slipped in and slipped right out like he does. And that is slickness. All right. I'm going to contact in the desert BTC next time. You're funny, man. Lifer, do you ever dabble in leverage higher than 50 or so? Not really. You know, I do whatever. You know what? If it means that there's a chance to win, like this one is more apparent. Like I should go harder because we have that ceiling. But again, every time I go harder, that's when I lose whole accounts. You know, I haven't lost whole accounts, but that's why I lose bigger trades that I don't want to lose. I just want to grow this account slowly but surely, humbly. You know, that's all I want to do. Nothing crazy. All right. Funding right, longs paying shorts or shorts paying longs. Okay. Very, very small funding rate right now at 0.024%. Okay. Were you also afraid to take some short at 30K? It was a life-changing trade opportunity. Why we owe this guy? We shorted it. We short Bitcoin at different chunks. So many people took that short very, very seriously. We took other shorts down too as well. Yeah. So God bless you though for assuming what you have no clue about, but I appreciate it. Thank you for answering. Yes, let's go. This is short that comes with confidence. It is. It is. But again, nothing's guaranteed in trading. Does not matter. But we mapped it out pretty well. Like, we see what's going on here. We're not like, you know, there's a lot of bearish sentiment. Again, we could still be wrong. That's the crazy thing about trading. You never know. Okay? You never know. But I mean, the 3-hour time frame, highly likely for a move to the downside. So that's Bitcoin. Tomorrow, I believe we will be lower, either double bottoming or headed even further down. Do not be surprised if we see 25,000 region tomorrow. All right? Don't be surprised at all. So that's the only thing that I got to kind of put out there. All right? Remember, I wanted to see, can I get the Bitcoin Miami link? I don't see it on the live stream, and I could be wrong. I could just not be able to see it. But if my team is hearing me, Sean, if anyone's out there, the Bitcoin Miami link, yeah, I don't see it anymore here. Man, I could be wrong. I'm trying to find it, but I can't because I unpinned it from my Twitter, but I want to put it back up, right? Because we won the survey. It's time to put the definitely time to put Bitcoin Miami back up. And I am going to Bitcoin Miami. Super excited. I fly out very early Tuesday morning, 7 a.m. I get there at about 10:30. That means I'll have something pre-recorded that I'll drop. You know, I'll wake up at 5 a.m. and I'll shoot till like 6 a.m. and I'll send that to the show, right? And that way you'll have something to watch. You know, it'll be a live premiere that I'll put out, just so you know. I won't be live, it'll be a live premiere. You guys could jump in, you can definitely talk, whatever. Please, don't save my spot. Don't let anyone come in my spot. Didn't sound right. Don't let anyone, like, come on, man. Jeez. But you know what I mean, all right? You know what I'm talking about. Sam looks like a skinny Peter Griffin. Hey, Lois, I'm going to lose a bunch of weight. Look like Sam Price. Stop loss hunt, so cute. Oh, so sweet. Just trying to grab a few people there. You got this, Mano. I'll try not to. Oh, he does. Love you, man. Bitcoin Miami link. Look at that. Look at that. Life at 33 from the Bitcoin Miami store. Till Bitcoin Miami. Meet all the people of crypto. You'll meet everybody. Like, they're so accessible when you're at these big events, and it's really fun, you know. It really is, though, and to get your minds off, like, you realize you're part of something way bigger than just the charts. And there's some people that don't even look at the charts like you at all. Like, you're there and you're like, oh, that, you could tell who's like, you know, and everyone is still so just super optimistic about the space, putting a lot of effort into the space, really caring about the space, right? And that's the key. That really is the key, all right? Just remember that. I want to see if this works because I'm going to tweet it out there. Bitcoin Miami. Also, $100. Post a cool response and a TRC20 address. Also, go here and join my Instagram. Only 20 people. There's 500 people on the live. I'm sure you'd like to jump on in to 100 Beanos, right? Sam, are you true asset to the crypto community? Your teachings at T are truly amazing. May God bless you and your family. And, you know, show me that you're following me on Instagram, which I put a QR code and a link to right here. So you can hit the link, which takes you to the Real Crypto Lifer. That's me. I'd greatly appreciate you following the Instagram account. And we went up from 1,000 to 1,317. So the campaigns have been doing it. I appreciate that. All right. And if you show me, hit the follow button, or, you know, just make sure that you follow it. Maybe I'm number 318. I'm number 320. You know, just write the number you're in or something, just some type of way to let me know you did it. And I'm going to pick somebody here too. All right. And let's do the Ballet Wallet now. Let's do the Ballet Wallet. All right. I missed the 99 restaurant boneless buffalo wings. All right. And so we talked about the Ballet Wallet with 50,000 sats. All right. And we have one ready here. And I'm going to go and look into the DMs here. And if you followed me and wrote into the DM Ballet, then there was a good chance that, you know, okay, let's see. All right. I'm Matt catching daily streams. Okay. Okay. Oh, request 20. So I probably had to answer the requests here. Okay. Okay. I can see all the ballets here. Oh, here's one I like. Beach Bum Rum Ballet. You know what? Let's see. We accept his friend request. All right. And we'll go check out his Instagram account here and see what he's saying. Imagine. Ooh. Oh, is that the... No, that's not even the middle finger. That's funny. That's the second finger. That's weird. You know? Because it throws you off a little bit. Look like they're having fun together, this guy. All right. You know, is he a real dude? I think so. Daisy Global, which I'm not sure what that is. Era. But I'll follow you back and I'll let you know. Congratulations. Congratulations. All right. Congratulations. And you do have to send me an address, but maybe you can use one of those Amazon boxes too if you want, whatever you want. I completely understand wanting to remain a little, like, you know, under the radar. But shout out to Beach Bum Run. All right. Thank you so much for jumping on into this. Awesome. It feels really good to do this. I can't wait to do it again. All right. May God bless you, brother. Yeah. Amazing. Hey, you did the thing and the thing worked. You know what I mean? That's pretty cool if you ask me. All right. She's showing her engagement ring, Sam. I had to settle with Applebee's, worth a taste. Usually get steak tips with boneless buffalo. I wonder who's going to win this. Really? Is that true? Oh, I don't know if he's like being... I don't even know anymore. But I'm just going to avoid all negative energy. I erased all my posts on IG. Congrats, Beach Bump. I love being at the beach. You know what I mean? Shout out to Board Type Crow for the $2.99 in super chats. God bless you. Thank you for the love. You're the man. All right. You're the man. And then we're also still doing this. So if you go to Instagram and you show that you're following me on Instagram through this Twitter post, which I will link here into the comment, we will also hook you up again. I just in a given mood today. I was sitting in the car waiting for my wife. She was, you know, had to get a new pair of sneakers. The baby had fallen asleep, so I was just chilling with the baby in the car, relaxing, me and the babe. And I put this tweet out, all right? Because I said, hey, I'm feeling blessed. Who want, you know? So there you go. 348 likes for my lovely lifers watching. That's a beautiful thing. Thank you for the 348 likes. 441 people on the live on a Saturday night where Bitcoin is struggling and people are wondering what's happening in the market. So I gave my Bitcoin update. You see what's going down. We did some fun trading with Pepe. We made about 15 or something percent, something like that, in total. We did some coolness, right, with the Ballet Wallet, and yeah, I just amazing. A little weird about his pick for the CEO, right? It's got everyone on edge with the you know, kind of the WEF connection there, right? Everyone's a little like, what's going on? It seems a little you know, seems weird. Was he really on? When Elon Musk gifted his mother Dogecoin on Mother's Day. That's so funny. Elon's tweets. That's so funny, right? Anyway, that's funny. You got to. But yeah, there's the WEF. You know, it's being reported Elon is set to name Linda. Yeah, Carl's the chairman of the World Economic Forum Task Force and on future of work. It's got, you know, a little weird. He criticizes them all the time. I know it's like, is he in the pocket? Look, be unelected world government people never asked for and don't want. This is January 18th. What happened? You know, it's, you know, I don't know. Something strange going on. Who knows, though? Who knows? Maybe we're just speculating and it means nothing. Oh, well, you know. But you tell me, all right? So, I thought I made this the pinned tweet already. There we go. Oh, look, my link didn't work. You see that? So I got to edit this real quick. Unpin. And maybe you can't edit a pinned tweet. Yeah, look at that. See, I just found that out. So for some reason, the link didn't carry over. Always trying to figure this stuff out. Sean, could you DM me that then? Or you probably did. Maybe you did. Could you DM me that on Discord? That'd be cool. Look, he did it like, how did you do it that fast? And you got the hyperlink there, so I'll copy that link. And that should take us. That should do me over here. Not over here, over here. Meet me. Let's go to dinner. I have 100 people like, let's go to dinner. I'm like, all right, what are we gonna do? $1,000 dinner over here. And that's Bitcoin Miami. Let's go. And there it works. Taking you, that's nice. Sean, you're the best. Remember, low liquidity. This trade isn't going to move too high or even. It's going to be kind of in the middle here. All right. It's going to be in the middle. Let's go back to spot. Where's spot? Spot. What's spot doing? Spot loves to trade. Spot's out trading again. Silly spot. And it's Simpson that we're looking at here. And this thing just plowed outside of the move. Look at this. We talked about it at the beginning of the live. And look at that. Like, look at that. Right? It, in fact, made a nice move. And we're talking, I mean, 40% gains. That ain't too shabby, right? So while the whole market was paying attention, Simpson was banging on them to the upside, right? I don't know if it had a perpetual, right? That's when you're getting real crazy with it, but no, it didn't have a perpetual yet. It just came out. Or maybe it's called Homer, though. Okay. And while we were out by the skin of our teeth on that other perpetual trade, right, on PEPE, as it's back down to 1730. I'm telling you right now, the sad thing about Bitcoin is it could take the whole market down. It could take the whole market down. No matter how good your trade looks, how many things are going well, Bitcoin could take you down. All right. It really can. Okay. I love you, man. I love your Saturday night sesh, homie. God bless Crypto Bear Baker, man. Sam looks like a skinny beard. You guys are ridiculous. I do love me some Shiba. I'd love to see that too. Shout out to friend, man. Life of friend. God bless you, brother. Where you're a powerful influence on your planet, you have to rub shoulders with the enemies and problem makers to change things. I like that. Maybe he's challenging her to do the right thing and see which side she's on. Maybe he's doing that. I mean, that's the optimistic idea. Like, whose side are you going to take? You said you were for them, but are you for the people? Are you for the weeples? Right? Or for the peoples? Right? Do you want to make us weep and break us down? Or do you want to give us the love and cherish this earth and make it beautiful? RIBBIT's been hot, and this thing looks like it could make some gains. So just be careful. High risk, high reward for sure. But RIBBIT, And this is on MEXC as well. All right, just to kind of give you a little perspective here. And I definitely feel the best I've felt in a while today. Honestly, like, wow. Feels good to be home, everyone. It feels good to be home. And I hope I get to say that too when I get back from Miami, right? All this flying's making me wild over here. I'm in one city, then I'm in another city. Next thing you know, I'm going to be in your city over here. Who's from Miami? Anyone from Miami? And where are we all from tonight? What do you think about my ladies coin? That's why SC was about. Haha. Think about joining the group CL. Jump on in, man. What's the worst thing that can happen? You find out the $100 wasn't worth it. There's no way. I never take a day off. You're going to find someone that's cool. The energy is high. The vibration is high. You might even make a friend that you know for the rest of your life in my group. Seriously. Most aligned place in the world. You know what I mean? Ohio, North Korea. If you come to Jersey, I'll buy you a Taylor ham, egg, and cheese sandwich, man. London. MIA in the house. Miami right there. I can tell your trading group is amazing. Some of you might remember Sam very graciously gave me a free month paid by Crypto Rambler. I am loving it and learning so much there and so grateful. Shout out to Maddie Hall, man. God bless you. I'm really happy that you said that. Lifer Disco group is the best group. RIBBIT. Listening from Cache Valley. That just sounds cool. Cache Valley. Cache Valley, whatever. I think I'm saying it right. Idaho, huh? Right? Is that, yeah. Utah. I don't know where I said Idaho over there. High risk, high reward for RIBBIT. On the radar. And some are so small, they're just going to do whatever they want, regardless. You know, these coins. So, and look, you can even look at the perpetual for this, and like, it actually had a really nice buy zone down here for Pepe. The Pepe perpetuals, right? But you can see, I mean, heavy buy zone bouncing back up 1780. We may have bottomed in the zone, but there's no guarantees. All right. Where they slashed the belts in the winter. Big mountain man area. Amen. Amen. Shout out to Crypto Surfer. Huntington, West Virginia. I like that. Minnesota. Wow. So you have a learning room, CL. Yes, we do. We have a place where you can sit, ask questions from other people, post the first charts. We want you to post charts. I always talk about it. You can watch 100 gardening videos, but until you actually start putting your hand in the dirt and planting things, it just ain't gonna happen, right? And so I go by that same concept in my trading group, where you got to get your hands dirty to find out what's going down. Long Island. Michael Liver had a super chat for SHIB, I think. Might be wrong. Recording of the class is available 7 days a week for purchase. When you buy the Lifer recording, you can watch it, and you'll be added to the next available class at no charge. Email cryptolifers@gmail. Wow. Yeah. Pope. Holy Pepe. Have a look in your own time, fellow humans. It's the second time you did that. You talk about Pope one more time, you're out of here over here, huh? I don't want to talk about that coin ever again for the rest of my life. Get it out of here. All right? Hey, get that... Yo, get that guy out of here, okay? He keeps talking about this Pope coin. He's disrespecting. He's out of line. He's out of line. Tommy, he's out of line. All right? That guy gets out of line, ain't nothing I can do. All right? Hey, now it's up to, the higher ups. All right? This is like it's like a Photoshop, man. It's ridiculous. Anyway, Ukraine, God bless the people of Ukraine. I don't want anyone getting hurt. No innocent people should be caught up in any war, political, whatever is really going on. 5 biggest clues to the hypnotic major twist. Explain. What is that all about? Zelda. Pancake swap V3, live on B-Chain and ETH. Experience the lowest trading fees with V3. Swap as low as 0.01%. Even Pancakes get it going. Janet Jackson and Tom Cruise. Lionel Messi, man, doing his thing. Pass to victory. I can't even look at a hockey stick right now. I've been sick to my stomach about that. But honestly, my pops died too, so like I was like, hockey. After my pops died, I was like, man, hockey's whatever, man. And yes, my dad passed away. When is it now? I can't believe now it's like sad as days go by. Like, you're like, it's not fair for it to go further into the past. It's kind of a weird feeling, you know? But my dad passed away Monday night into Tuesday, 1:45 Tuesday. It was so tough. I got a call from my mom. We're airlifting him to the hospital. I didn't get a chance to you didn't get really a chance to say. I get a chance to hold his body, but he wasn't really alive. It just was like, and he was gone, you know. And it hurts for sure, you know. Like, it hurts for sure, man. I've been strong the last few days, but it hurts, man. It's hurt. It's been crazy. Yeah, it's been tough. But you know, I'm still gonna go to Miami. I'm still doing the thing. And you know, God bless you, Burke. Thank you for saying that. Yeah. So that's the dove that I keep on the screen here. If you notice at the bottom corner down there, it says "Celebrate Jimmy" because that's my dad. My dad was Jimmy, and he's gonna have a piece of my stream for the rest of my life. That's my loyalty to my father. Amen. Amen. He'll have a piece on my screen. You know what I mean? Have a piece on my screen, man. God bless my dad. God bless my dad. God bless my dad. May he live forever in the memories of everyone I know, friends and family, and everyone in my life, you know. And I didn't shy away. I kept a picture of me and my dad on my phone. You know what I mean? So every day I can be reminded how much I love my dad. And I'm not trying to, like, run away from pictures of him, you know. I'm mourning my own way. And with that, everyone, I'm gonna take it offline for the rest of the night. But may God bless each and every one of you. May you stay strong no matter what comes in your life. And we don't know the reasons for everything, but yeah. Yeah. And it is what it is. It is what it is, you know. Thank you, man. Have a good night. Yeah. And honestly, I haven't shed a tear in a few days. That one hit me hard. That one hit me hard. Your strength is what keeps me going, man. Anytime, man. You guys the same. You guys the same. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Hope I didn't forget any super chats. Anyone putting out, let me know what's up. Be well. I know we'd be happy to see you strong. Amen, man. I love you, brother. I love you too. Stay strong. You inspire us. Thank you, Life for Adam. Thank you, Jennifer from Mofit. Never hold it in, brother. We're always here for you. Thank you, Yonito Zahelsla. Thank you, man. God bless you, Sam. Much love. God bless you all, man. Yeah. You talked about Pulse Chain. I hope I didn't miss it. Yeah, well, it did come out already. It did. And you can already get Pulse Chain here. And my trading, see, if you're in my trading group, I already told you that Pulse Chain came out. I verified it, and I added it. And I have Pulse Chain right now. Okay? And so you should have your mirrored tokens. Yeah, I'm not exactly 100%, but you should have mirrored tokens on Pulse Chain now. There's a way to, like, get the Pulse Chain address, I believe. So you got to figure that out. Death is natural as breathing. Don't be afraid to embrace the pain. The pain is just a reminder that you cared. Forgive me, please. Thank you, Board Type Crow, man. You don't need to do that. God bless you, man. Bone. It's a highly... I have some bone. I got some bone and leash. But, you know... I'm going to be using Shibarium, but you got to really believe in SHIB. And, you know, they have great ideas and plans, but I've seen all sorts of trifecta coins that just never make it too. So just remember that, you know. Until you see him again. Amen. 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 Wow, I lost my first child 3 years ago when he was 6 months old. It never gets easier. Like, see, that pain is something I hope I never know. See, that you just made me realize, well, it could always be worse, man. God bless you, man. You make me. I'm gonna like cry for you now. That's sad. That is sad. It's a chance we get bear trapped. Let's see. You know what I mean? Down $2 now. We'll see what happens. That's why I don't want to risk too much. Worst I can lose is $69, you know what I mean? And I can come back from that. So let's take a look. Last thing, we'll look at Ben, and then we're out of here for the night. Thank you for that, though. It kind of changed up the thing. I think you're smart, whoever did that. You're like, let's throw him a super chat and get his mind off of it, right? That was a wave, man. It comes in waves. It hasn't hit me in like days. I thought I was fine, but you never know, man. El Capo, Crypto Funny, they made him a coin. It's actually doing pretty good. It's funny. It's on Binance Smart Chain too, which is, I wouldn't want to be on any other chain. Like if someone made me an ETH coin, I'd be so like the Lifer Inu or something stupid. I'd be like, come on, man. Like get that on Pancake Swap or get out of here. Okay, it's more down than up. Man, it started up, came back down. Now it's going more sideways. And so we talked about Ben possibly getting the pump back up. Look, and it did. It got the pump. It broke out of the falling wedge to the upside. How big was the pump? We'll take a look. And it still has potentials of going up 4x right there. You can see that's the measured move. It's just the length of the poles. But when we talked about it there, look, up 220% for Ben, right? And I started getting into Ben down in here, so I'm up, baby, I'm up. And we'll see what happens here. All right. And it's in a symmetrical. Bitcoin would have to go sideways and play ball, though. If Bitcoin kind of takes that tumble, I believe it's, it would even just temporarily hit these coins. But this could be another potential 66% gains out of that flag to the upside. All right. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Don't change, man. We love you for being the realest crypto lifer you can relate to so many with your experiences. You're gold, Sammy. Thank you. Lifer, I've been watching The Sopranos lately, and you sound like them. You're funny. Keep your head up. Be thankful for the memories. You inspire us all. I wouldn't still be in the game without you. Thank you, Michael. These meme coins are out of control. From Allah we come. To me we shall all return. God is with the patient. Amen. Shout out to Abby Ashia. Super chat, SHIB, RIBBIT, and Ben. And people want some SHIB. It's like so boring in my mind. Good thing we got out of that trade though, right? And took what we could. You got to be not greedy and get in and get out. Manage yourself. So SHIB, let's take a look at SHIB on the daily. I was about to get out early too. Like call it at night. I'm tired on a Saturday over here. But we see this cup and handle, all right, and we could go to get a further move to the upside here, possible. 106.9% gains coming out of SHIB. You got a shoulder head and a right shoulder. You're at an 886 retracement. SHIB does want to make a move to the upside, but that doesn't mean it can't continue to dump. I just want you to understand that. But you are making a bit of a double bottom here, almost a triple bottom. All right, so you got the triple bottom. It looks likely for a move, in my humble opinion. 22-hour also a little higher than I'd like it to be. Take a look at your 4-hour, and yeah, you're just, do you see the bullish divergence on the 4? Let's see that. You do. You see some bullish div on the 4. That's a good sign that you could get a move. Definitely could get a move there. Kind of a cup and handle there for SHIB. But what's the news? Like, I mean, what's going to spike get SHIB to get the move? The best idea is wait for it to break out and retest this zone and then ride it up. All right. That way you don't have to be so risky on the idea and then, or take a short down. I wouldn't short it. I feel like it's so done anyway, but it could go lower, And shout out to the 77. There's my 77 every time. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody, we love you all here at the Crypto Lifer YouTube show. All the staff that helps me, the links that get sent, the people that cover the super chats, the moderators, everyone here that jumps on in. Lost my pops in 08 to lung cancer. Appreciate all you do. What do you think of EGLD? Sorry for your loss. I hold EGLD. I do. And I like that they changed their name to what, Metaverse X and stuff like that, right? They rebranded. If you go to EGLD here, it used to be EGLD or whatever, you know, Eldoran. But they're now called Multiverse X, which to me is like pretty spot on. And like people won't even know, like, oh, did you buy some Multiverse X? And like it's EGLD now. Really good, smart rebranding, in my humble opinion. Great idea. Like I was in love with that as a long-term holder. And so, yeah, I mean, you can stake it on the Myer app on your phone and get nice returns too as well. So EGLD has a solid blockchain, never went down, solid ecosystem, and it's made for people to use on all different types of computers. All right. It is at the lowest it's been after that lower 22, but it's been holding 37. And only time will tell. These are, to me, accumulation zones, and you just want these rounded bottoms. We could go lower, you know, back to into the 20 area, but to me, this is just accumulation zone, and I wouldn't be surprised if one day EGLD is just like somewhere up in here at 700, 800 bucks, and it does break that all-time high. So I'm a long-term believer of it, and I will hold it for the next 2 years, EGLD. Everyone, thank you so much for jumping on in. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Crypto is life. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Yep. Hit it.